Welcome to Motivated Results. So I want to show you guys my pull session from the 11th. Basically, this once again is coming back from the deload week, not going super heavy today, just really working on technique and getting back into the swing of moving the weight I used to move prior to deloads. So start off with lat pull-downs. I like to keep the muscle contracted, so on hypertrophy days especially, so what I do is I kind of don't lock out my elbows. I feel like at that point you're losing all the tension, so I kind of keep these for the most part unlocked. Do 3 sets of those bad boys. Then moved on to this guy. I like this one. This one's really fun because you can actually contract the lats really well if you know how to do it and if you're pretty comfortable with it. Also works on the serratus if you're into that. Keep in mind that all of this stuff is post mobility work. I'm still a little jacked from my push day yesterday, as I talked about, so you know, it is what it is. Still need to do some more foam rolling, some more smashing, some more flexibility work or stretching work. That way I can loosen it up a little bit. Did 2 sets of this, by the way, somewhat lighter. Today is a little bit of a lighter day. I'm trying to work back up to what I was doing, so I did 3 sets of bent over rows at 140. I don't know if I want to say I should go a little further down, at least pivot a little further on my waist, but whatevs. This felt pretty good, just kind of really working on contracting the muscle, making sure that it's nice and tight on the, oh sorry, I got distracted. Make sure it's nice and tight. If you notice on this one, I actually used straps. My idea behind this was that I wanted to not worry about grip being an issue. The downside about that is that it became more of me focusing on the straps and the fact that they weren't tight enough, and I lost the connection I should have had with just worrying about the muscles. So note to self, I won't be using straps on this again. It wasn't really even useful. Then I went with another horizontal movement. Boom. Anyways, if you'll notice on these, what I ended up doing is really pausing for a second before releasing it. I do have a slight angle backwards, but you know what I mean? I like it. I'm able to efficiently contract the lats on this one. So try it out. At some point, the hold kind of goes away once I start getting a little bit more fatigued. Try it out. You might like it. I think I added another one of these guys just to show you guys for some weird reason. Weird angle position on this, the camera. Needless to say, if you follow me on Instagram, which maybe you should look into that. Links are below, by the way. I posted a picture of the camera while shooting. And that's actually during this set. Well, after this set, while I was, giving my muscles a little rest time before the next set. Did this for 3 sets. Moderate weight since I'm still working back up. I was trying to think. I think I still prefer the bent over row. Then moved on to biceps afterwards. I enjoy doing the cables. I'm able to really contract a little bit more than I would with the dumbbells, and it gives me a little bit more of a pump when I'm especially dropping the weight slowly. It's like a 2 count drop? 1, 2, 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. So I did 2 sets of those per arm. Just kind of really working on hitting the bicep and not throwing the shoulder into it. After that, moved on to some hammer curls. And what you'll notice here is I'm actually doing 1 arm at a time. I'm not alternating. Just really trying to keep the tension on it and focusing on doing what I need to do to really break down the tissue. So 2 sets of those. In between those sets, I actually did 2 or 3 sets of these guys. Really need to work more on the rear delt, making sure that everything's balanced, making sure that everything's strong, so there is no, not just mobility issues, but also posture issues. Make sure there's correct strength and I'm not push dominant versus pull dominant. I usually would follow that up with some shrugs, or let me see, can't even friggin' think again. Shrugs or some other rear delt movement, but I was running out of time, so I did a couple sets of shrugs. I also added a couple of different variations. I did the front bar And for some reason, I almost feel this a little bit more than the rear. If you haven't tried the rear, try it out. Maybe you'll like it a little bit more. This is actually the rear. It's a little bit awkward on the Smith machine only because the direct path of the bar really kind of means you have to rub this on your bar or your ass the whole time. But I guess it's better than the other way around, right? And that's pretty much the workout, guys. Questions, comments, let me know. And thanks for watching. We'll see you guys next time.